And here we go with the YouTube freeze again. I swear this happens every time I go live. About 20, 30 minutes in, it it'll freeze up, and then my screen goes cold, and like I said, wait for everyone to see if hopefully they jump onto the next one. Good morning, Brad. See who else can get on here. My last one froze, like always. It's not my phone service. Yeah, I know, Dwayne. It happens every time. Usually a few minutes in. If it freezes again, me and Jamie are gonna get into the tournament, but we'll stay here for a few more minutes, man. See if more people will join back up. Hit the like button on this one, I guess, man. Oh, from Quebec, man. That's so cool, Andre. Minnesota, I appreciate you, man. Keeping them accountable. Half or bacon. Oh no, Lacey, that's great. Oh my gosh, a half order of bacon. That's fantastically hilarious. I don't condone using that anybody trying to write you a bunch of tickets or do something to you, but that is freaking hilarious. Oh, school district in Columbia, first class. Come on. I would love to, Joseph, man. Send me an invite. Send me somewhere to go and stay. Man, it was the screen always freezes up on my other one, so I just goes back up. Unfrozen. Man, Minnesota, man, I want to hear that story. You should shoot me an email. I want to hear what happened to you, man. That's I've heard that from quite a few people. Jacksonville, Alabama. My partner, one of my partners wants to retire and move to Alabama. Man, I would love to, John. I would love to, man. Just hit my website, mfbyouth.org, and that's how we coordinate those things, man. I would love to. Good citizen. I love it. I love it. You can find me like go to my website, mfbyouth.org, and you can easily get a hold of me on there. It gives my personal website or my personal email and stuff like that. So yeah, John, if you can facilitate, I would love to do something like that, man. It's what I live for. I'm supposed to be going to hopefully Florida in a couple months to speak. I just got back from Ohio. I was in Peoria the week before. I love just reaching out and meeting new people, man. Massachusetts, I love it. Could never spell it right, but that was one of the hard ones. Massachusetts and Tennessee, I never spelled right in school. I got those wrong every time. What's happening in the with all the smoke? You guys getting a lot of that by you? Chicago got so much of it. I couldn't even breathe last week outside. It was kind of weird. It was just a haze. It looked like fog out here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and shoot me any questions. I got several more minutes I can sit on here. If you guys got any questions about anything? More importantly, how was everybody doing this weekend? Pensacola. That's where one of my favorite boxers of all time, Roy Jones Jr. Angela, good to see you. Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, Charlotte. You guys got that smog too. Yeah, the air quality is brutal up here. My daughters were going outside holding my little ones. They were so cute. They were holding their nose like they're not breathing through their mouth either way. It was actually pretty funny. You guys got any plans for the weekend? I'm gonna be here. I gotta run a race tomorrow. You guys wish me luck on that. I gotta run a 5K. My cardio is always decent, but it's early in the morning. I hate getting up. Rosie, I appreciate you. Try to be good as I can be. What they've been having, I can't wait to get back into school. Being an SRO last year was the first year I did that. It was so much fun. And during the summer, they throw me back on the street. Um, just doing kind of like I work with the drug and gang unit usually when I'm during the summer. Now that's where they're gonna start putting me. Just going around, but mostly I just go socialize. To be honest with you, I just love being with the people. Rosie, Long Island Audit, say what's up. I just talked to Sean. Just talked to Sean yesterday. That's my guy. I love Long Island. He's he's a good dude, man. I really appreciate Sean. Used to live in North Carolina. I mean, and that's Heart is beautiful down there. Woody, you never caught me live, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love and respect. Right back. Scotland. Oh my gosh, you're from Scotland. I love it. Person County, where's that at? Been able to run it. Oh yeah, I'm getting up there. But yeah, I got into fitness once I had to stop boxing. I had to do something that still challenged me and kept me in shape. I was forced to stop boxing by my wife. It probably was a good idea. A lot of headshots. I just got my nose fixed from it about a year ago now. The only way, Joseph, that's such a good point, man. I've been police wronged. Man, that's such a good point, man. You got to understand. Uh, when I got wronged by police when I was younger, just disrespectful behavior. A couple times my violations were just more than a couple times, but my rights were blatantly violated, and I know all the rules now. So I mean, I know what they were doing was highly disgusting. And once I got in law enforcement, I was like, man, I could never imagine being like that. So I understand what it feels like to be treated like that. So I would never treat a citizen like that. I mean, that's just terrible. Uh, Bebany Rose, yes, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it very much. Rosie, yes, Sean is great. Sean's got cojones. He's. I see him every day. I watch him all the time. Man. He's got a mission, and nobody's gonna stop him. What are your thoughts on going back to residency requirements for working in law enforcement? I never, I they never had it when I became a cop. I would have gladly done it. I'm always in. I grew up in the city I police in, so I'm always there on my off time anyway. But I don't have an issue with that. I think it. I don't know about residency requirements in smaller cities because it may be hard to find a house in that particular city. But I think you should get extra points if you grew up in that city and you genuinely love that city. You should get extra points on the police entry exam, no doubt. Um, you get points for being in the military. You get points for college, but what that to me that's not even comparable to growing up in the city that you're about to police, especially in a smaller city. That's it's leaps and bounds because you actually love that place that you came from, and you can show that. South North Carolina, I would love that, man. Send me an invite. When I stand next to MP, I'm actually 5 foot with shoes on. I'm 5'8", legitimately. People, that's not an exaggeration. With shoes off, 5'7". With shoes on, you got to claim the shoes on because I'm a little taller. Um, but no, I'm 5 foot. I'm 5'7", and there's a lot of big kids. I'm 5'7". People think I'm like a tiny little guy. I'm 5'7", 185. I'm not a little. I'm not the biggest dude, but I'm not no pushover either. Um, I always been very athletic, very explosive. I will say that I still got a little bit left in me. So I liked a lot of these guys. A lot of these internet trolls will come at my height or something, but yeah, I'm legitimately 5'7". Maybe we do a video and get the tape measure out so I can show you guys. But I am the smallest in my family. It's disgusting because my big brother's 6'4" and it makes me sick. 5'6". What do we do? What do we round up to 5'7"? No, for real, I'm legit 5'7". To know what you do with the bad guys who steal kids. Whoo! We hawk them down and we get them kids back. That's a good question. We work vehemently on those. I've worked quite a few of those, actually. The missings and stuff like that. They don't play games with that. Let's see what else we got here. Just make sure I don't want to skip any comments. Man, you see how many followers we're up to, like here, or what do they call them? Prescribers. That's what I got in trouble for saying the other day. My wife yelled at me. Subscribers, prescribers, same thing. I appreciate all you guys, but I just sometimes I gotta pinch myself. I don't believe that I'm just grateful. That's all I got to say. I wish I could hug every one of you personally. Well, I know we're having policy people who need to be trained just like you. God bless you right back, man. Good luck out there in Idaho. Um, I just got to speak truth, and I hope that it makes waves or resonates with some people. Immunity for police officers. If you're doing wrong, you should be held accountable. Period. No matter what level it is. That's my thoughts on that. I have several series I do. Oh, Minnesota man, I'll be on your show, man. Hit me up. I would love that. I would love that. I had to kind of take a break from going on podcasts and shows for a little bit while I got some things squared away with starting a new position and then getting married, and I just had to put I had too much stuff on my plate. So take care. Social distancing. Bro took a few of your inches. Yeah, my bro took all of my inches, man. Thank you, Ferris. He knows. Ferris knows. He can confirm. You know who else can confirm is Tennille, my wife. She's 5'7" and like a half. She got me by half inch, so she'll confirm. Well, I'll show you her driver license. Probably have it in here somewhere. Wanda, yeah, that's we definitely need to fix some of that stuff. Woody, man, I appreciate you big time. Let's see. I am passionate, Angela. I appreciate that, man. Tamara, thank you so much. Like a unicorn. I appreciate that, Lacey. I just try. I can only be myself. I've always been this way. Like nothing. Um, I'm just who I am. That's who my mama made. I always had a big mouth. I always like to speak my mind. You like my nude shirt? I get my buddies roast me for this all the time. Tania bought this for me. I like it. She said it's color nude, so they mess with me. My buddies mess with me all the time. But I always got to wear my bling. This is Tyree. This is his ashes, and then my two oldest right here. These are the things you'll always see me wear. There you go. Tell be Benny. Tell your husband he's got to own it. I lied to Tennille. That's the only lie I ever told her. Was I told her I was 5'8", but I was not lying. With she was on, I am 5'8". Before we met, I told her that, and then we get together, and she's got me by half inch. She called me out, so it's actually a funny story. Andre, yes, exactly. The ego. If you take this job for your ego, then get out of here. Give me a badge, and we can go fight it out. I appreciate you, Tamara. Man, Woody, man, see that's what life is all about, Woody. If you don't agree with something I say, it doesn't mean we have to have discord or we have to have some sort of animosity. We don't agree on everything. Like heck, I don't agree on everything with anyone in my family, my wife. We're not always going to agree on everything. But if you show respect and you still show love, I mean, we can just agree to disagree. Like I'm not mad at you if you don't agree with me ever, ever. Like that's your right, and I still love you. I still care about you. We're still fellow humans. We come from different places. We're gonna have different opinions, but don't mean we have to have any beef towards each other whatsoever. We can all just hug it out afterwards, or just agree to disagree. That's my philosophy in life. Wanda, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hello from Florida. Hello back from Illinois. Did I ever serve military? No, I did not. Um, my best friend went, and I believe there's a buddy program back then when he joined us was so many years ago. But I did not want to stop smoking, so I didn't go. I was a little punk back then. So yes, R.I.P. Tyree Dwayne, man, I miss him every day. He's like my adopted son. We lost him in 2019. If you guys haven't heard his story, I tell his story everywhere that I go because I speak a lot on mental health issues and police reform or what I believe we can do to be better. And I always tell his story. And that's my boy. I miss him every day. It's been 4 years, and then the pain never goes away. You just deal with it. And I like to. My therapy is just tell people about it. That's right, Woody. Tell him. Tell him. Let's see everything. Yeah, hit that like button. There you go. Hit that like button on that screen. There you go. There you go. I love that. With his construction boots, he's 5'8". Yeah, give him 5'8" then. If his boots make him 5'8", give him 5'8". Bethany, the badge is not power. This is the truth, Joseph. Too many people think that. I ain't better than nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did. If we have to act in a law enforcement perspective, I will handcuff you respectfully, take you in respectfully, and charge you the way that the law sees fit. But I don't degrade you. I don't talk down to you. I don't judge you because I've been there, been arrested myself. Um, it's not our job to do this with our ego and to look down on anybody. I love people and I'm not better than anybody. We the People University, isn't it? Yep, I know. Israel is. I love that dude. I love that dude. Man, I would love. That's a dream. Anyone has a plug to him. That's a dream to talk to him, man. Like I agree with so much of what he says, and he's been there. Yeah, if anyone's got a plug with him, man, I would love to hook up with him or even just have a conversation with him. Period. I love that dude. GS, how you doing? Oh my gosh, good to see you. I love you right back. I love you right back. Have fun this weekend. Everyone have a good 4th of July weekend. Need to teach at the academy, maybe change. That'll be kind of a dream of mine. And I'm not sure if like I have a teaching degree, but I would love to just go to young officers and give my perspective to them. I do it with rookies constantly at my PD. Just give them my perspective. Like this is how the job was designed to be, um, and do it right and do it lovingly. Honor your oath. Number one, first and foremost. Why do we have the Constitution of the United States? Most people can't even tell you that. Officers can't even tell you that. It's simple. It's to keep us in check, to hold the government and the police accountable. That's why the Constitution is here. So how dare you violate that? That's a big driving force and why I run my mouth so much. And I get tired of seeing it. Should never happen. Yes, Balloon got love will keep us together. Get a voting bonus, get deployed with a friend. Yeah, that's what that DA. That's exactly what was going on back in the day, long time ago. I don't know if that's still around, but man, I'm an old man now, so that was many years ago. Police courtesy cards. Not sure what that is, Zilla. Kind of explain that. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, the Helen Keller one, Dwayne. They almost got killed for that. Um, I ran for my life. T can beat me up, but I'm faster than her. Integrity, confidence, compassion, and healing. That's man. So I couldn't have said that any better myself, man. Belfast, Northern Ireland. Oh my gosh, Eddie, that's great. I love it. But policing is it should be compassion first. You do it. You police for the people. Well, it's been always been the way that I thought it was supposed to be. Not about no blue fraternity. I never bought into that. So much, yeah, man. Christopher SRO is actually started SRO last year. They never had it in my city, and I got the job. A bunch of people applied for it, and I got it. And it was the greatest year of my career. I'm gonna do it again next year, and I'm gonna keep doing it until I can't do it no more. Hopefully, so I loved it, man. Those kids, it's so much fun mentoring the kids because as an SRO, you here's the way it goes is you're a mentor, you help teach, and then you're law enforcement. So I'm just like a big uncle to all of them, and you have the whole year to like work on kids. So if a kid is going through something, you can just see them the next day and just check in with them, make sure they're doing good. So man, we saw so many great things in the school year this year. I loved it. God assigned law keepers, therefore respect is due. Yes, and I'm never going to condone bad behavior towards the officers and lack of respect, but we need to be prepared for disrespect. That's what we signed up for. People ain't going to like us a lot of times. People are going to be disrespectful, but you need thick skin. You need to deal with it in a professional manner and respect them back, and you'll win them over. People come up to me, people that disrespect me all the time are expecting a reaction, and when I react opposite, you win them over. They're like, oh, well, he's not an egotistical dude. And the next time, some of them people have become my closest people in the neighborhood that didn't like me at first, but saw that I didn't have any ego. Now they're some of my biggest allies. Everybody hit the like button. There isn't enough mental health program. Actually, we got yesterday I met with we're getting free therapy for the victims of gun violence in my city now. Actually, we had her come and present to my group last night at my father's business, and we're going to get help for some of these kids. There's so many that have been traumatized. Last night we asked who's been affected by gun violence in this room, and we had about 40, 50 kids there, and pretty much every hand went up because every kid there either been had a family member murdered or have shot, or they themselves have been shot. There was kids in there that have been shot, and and then she said, "Has anybody ever seen a therapist over this?" And not one hand goes up, and that's sad because they don't have access to it, or they get put on a wait list, or they just don't realize the importance of it. Never, nobody's ever showed them, or they see it as taboo, or they'll be stigmatized. So we had a big, nice, long meeting last night about getting mental health for these kids, and I told him, man, I need it too. I got a therapist. You can't go through life seeing all the stuff that we see, especially them. They see it all around them, and it's nothing to them a lot of times, and that hurts. So we made sure Ashley's her name, but we got there was a grant given, and then now they're gonna have access to free counseling as much as they need, and I love it. Tamara, educate them on our rights. Yes, that's what it comes down to. What we swore to uphold. Yeah, be careful on the four, Jenny. That's a good thing. That's a good. I've seen a lot of accidents on the four. Da, I appreciate you. Love you right back, Minnesota, man. Yeah, hit me up if you get an email. Shoot me an email, man.